Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Janelle and let's get into the makeup. Today's video is going to be super simple, a super easy video. I'm going to walk you through my highlight and contour routine. I'll also throw in my bronzer so you see how I put my bronzer on. Alright, now when we're doing makeup, the face is not all one color. There's some places in the face that we want to draw attention to. Others we might want to slim down and we want to put some more shadow and dimension back into our face. So that's the reason why we highlight and contour, and that's what we're going to be getting into today. To highlight my face and to conceal, I'm going to go in with the MAC 24 Hour. This is the Studio Fix 24 Hour Concealer in the shade NC45. I like to start by taking that concealer under my eyes, and I normally go in like a triangle shape. So I'll start from the inner corner, drag it out. That helps to actually lift the face when you drag the concealer out a bit. Drag it down to the side of my nose and back in, just like that, and just fill that in with the remainder of the concealer, because this is the area that we want to highlight. We want to bring that area forward, bring some light to that area, and the same thing on the other side. And I like to stop that concealer just by where my nose ends. I don't take it down too far down, because we're going to blend that concealer around that area, so you don't necessarily need that much concealer on your face, because then it's going to be very difficult to blend out. I also highlight my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, because again we want to bring light to that area of the face. Above my lip, and on my chin. Now contouring, on the other hand, brings shadow back to the face and it gives the face more dimension. To contour my face, I'm going to use a Milani Contour and Highlight Duo. This has the stick contour at the end. And as you can see, it's deeper than my foundation shade. As I started the video with my foundation already on, we want to contour with something that's like 2 shades or so darker than your foundation, because that's how we're going to get back shadow to the face. Likewise, the concealer that I went in with under my eyes and to highlight my face is about 2 to 3 shades lighter than my foundation, because that's going to bring light to those areas. Now when I'm contouring, I like to start from by my ear, the top of my ear, and bring my concealer down in a downwards motion. Not my concealer, my contour. And we're going to stop just about there by like the outer edge of the eye. Same thing on the other side. We're also going to contour our hairline because we want shadow in that area. So we're going to go around the perimeter of our face. Now what I normally do is to just drag that concealer, that contour in, just here by my forehead, because we want to decrease, well I want to at least decrease the size of that area, or give the illusion of a smaller forehead. And it doesn't need to be that perfect because you're going to blend it out and you're also going to go over it with your bronzer just to set that cream product down. So once you have that desired shape that you want, it's okay. It doesn't have to be science. I also like to contour my nose just to bring back some shadow to my nose. So I start from the head of my brow and just along the side of where I would have highlighted my nose down to the side, under the tip, alright, so we're going to go in and blend. I have a clean sponge and I'm going to go in and start under my eyes to blend that concealer out. And I like to look up to ensure that I get all the way under my lower lash line. And you can use that sponge to make sure you get to the side of your nose. You know, depending on how your nose is shaped, you need to get into that area. I like to work my way around, blend the top of my lip. So we've connected that concealer from under our eye, you know, around the nose, above the lip. And just make sure that you blend the edge of that concealer. If you need to, you can press and roll your sponge to make sure that everything is seamless. Now that we've blended our concealer out, we're going to go in and blend that contour around the perimeter of our face. I'm going in with a BH Cosmetic brush. This is a very dense, like stippling brush, and you need something that's going to move that cream product. So you don't need something that's too fluffy like a powder brush. You need something that's a little bit more dense. And I like to work and push that contour upwards because we want to lift the cheekbones. So now that our contour is blended out and we have that shadow, I'm just going to set my under eye concealer. And you want to go in with a powder that's lighter than your face powder because you want to maintain the highlighted color of that concealer. It's not meant to be the same color as your face powder because we're highlighted. Set above the lip and all of those areas that we will have concealed. The forehead, down the bridge of our nose and our chin. Now that I've set my under eye and my forehead and my concealed and highlighted areas, this is the step where I usually would dust my face lightly with a setting powder, with a face powder, sorry. So I'm going to go in with a Black Opal True Color Soft Velvet Finishing Powder and just set all over my face. I'm going to go over my contour just slightly, but I'm going to avoid my under eyes because I don't want to actually darken that area. I want that area to stay highlighted. So we're nicely set. We can see that we're highlighted in the center of our face, and we can still see that contour that we've applied. But this is the step where I would usually go in and bronze my face, and bronzing is going to bring back that richness to your complexion. It's going to look like you've been on holiday, like you have a tan. To bronze, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place Bronze Bronzer Duo. This is in the dark kit. And I'm going to mix these two shades together to bring back that warmth to my face. Now I'm going to just basically go over that area where I would have contoured. I'm going to run the lighter of the two bronzers just over that cream contour that I went in with on my nose, just to set that down. And again, we start from the head of our brow. And I'm just going in with an eyeshadow brush actually, because I find it's the perfect size for making sure that I get my nose contoured nicely. Then you're going to go in with your foundation, your face powder brush, and just, work around the edges between the highlight in the center of your forehead and that contour, because we want to make sure that everything is blended. And you can do the same thing in your cheek area to make sure that everything is blended. Alright, so I'll finish the rest of my face and I'll zoom you out so you can actually see the finished look. A part of the highlighting process is also going in with a metallic highlighter just to hit the high points of your face, so we'll do that in a second. Be right back. So face is finished, and you can see we have the center of our face highlighted, and you can see that bronzer and contour around the perimeter of my face. Now what I like to do for this next step is to go in with my sponge and just take a little bit of my face powder on the tip of my sponge, just like that. See the powder there? And just dab it off a bit and just do a bit of reverse contouring. What we're doing is just cleaning up the bronzer so that this area looks a little bit more neat. Just in case you were a little messy or you weren't as precise with your bronzer, you can always just go in and clean that area up. Now to highlight down the bridge of my nose and my cheek bones, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold. and I just hit this area, the highest point. Of my cheekbones. And down the bridge of my nose as well. Just in that area right there between my eyes and on the tip of my nose. Alright, and there you have it, guys. Quick and easy tutorial on how you contour, how you highlight, how you bronze your face. You know how you make sure that your makeup looks a little bit more realistic? Okay, so that you just don't have one foundation color on your face. You have that dimension that makes the makeup look fabulous and makes your makeup look perfect. So I hope this was helpful, and please do subscribe. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe so we can get more videos like this. Alright, so thanks for joining me today. All the products that I used in the video are going to be linked in the description box as always for you to check them out, so you can check them out down below. Alright, so until next time, be fabulous and take care. Bye guys.